Happy Thanksgiving, everyone! JK, Thanksgiving's like the worst, most pointless, boring holiday ever. You don't get presents, you don't get candy, you don't get to dress up in cool, crazy, funny, sexy costumes. Well, I guess you could, but that would be totes awkward universe. Well, hey, Jane.
Hi. Are you telling everybody what you're thankful for?
No, because that's totally lame.
No, it's Thanksgiving. Come on.
So, you don't see me dressed up as a turkey or an Amish person.
I don't think that's...
Besides, I'm sure we'll get enough of that at dinner. If Mom ever stops interrogating you and Lizzie about every tiny detail of your super exciting lives while you were away.
I think Mom's having a hard time realizing that her daughters are growing up and moving on with their lives.
Moving on? I know you live in LA now, but you're not moving on from us.
No, of course not. No, I just think she hasn't thought about it and now she has to.
Well, Lizzie's not really gone. That was just a vacation. And Mom always has me?
Yes, she does. And she's very lucky. Ooh, or thankful, if you will.
Well, yeah. Who wouldn't be thankful for me? I'm super mega foxy awesome hot.
I don't think that's why Mom and Dad are thankful for you, but sure. Yes, okay. So dinner's almost ready. Finish up and go help Mom, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye. I guess I'm thankful that my sisters are back for Thanksgiving. I mean, it's super weird when they're not here. And that seems to be happening a lot lately. But who wants to mope about that? I have some turkey to eat, some alcohol to sneak past Mom, and some Lizzie Bennet videos to crash. Because Lizzie's back, Jane's back, Mary's not back, but she will be, and I have not forgotten about her, and Kitty's around here somewhere. And I have to give them all something to be thankful for, right? Me, YOLO, bitches, Lydia out! Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah!
OMG, have you been watching Lydia's latest videos? If you haven't, go watch them right now. Now. Watch them twice. Like, share, favorite. They're totes more adorbs than mine and not a total boohoo downer like these videos. Because of my younger, way cuter sister's ridiculous talents, there is no need to continue my own videos unless she's in them, of course. My name is Lizzie Bennet.
And my name is Lydia Bennet.
And we're even now, right? Right?
Yeah, whatever.
Don't you think my endorsement would have sounded better if you hadn't written it yourself?
You have a short memory, Lizzie Bennet.
I forget nothing. And I'm totally gonna catch up on your videos soon.
Aw, thanks.
So you're gonna keep making them?
Please. Now that you're back, I can just crash into yours. So much easier. Stay tuned for the adorbs, everyone.
There's no place like home. And it does look like I'll be here for a while. While Mr. Collins has been a remarkably good sport about the whole blackmailing thing, I think I'm gonna give him some time to cool off. Plus, I've learned more than enough about Collins and Collins for my paper.
Admit it, you're afraid of dining with Miss de Berg again.
Discretion is the better part of valor. Besides, you should be nice to me. Not only did Mr. Collins give her the holiday off, but he said she could take the whole week.
I'm glad I got to spend the holiday with my family, but I cannot condone your methods.
Diplomatically put. Now go enjoy your week off. You earned it.
You're kicking me out.
This is what you get for leaving me alone for a month. Self-sufficiency. No shoe. I regret nothing. And being at home does have its perks. It's nice to see Dad again. Lizzie, you're back. Thought I could feel the average level of silliness in this house dropping. Guess I won't start pushing a bonsai just yet. From him, that's positively gushing. Plus, there's also
Jane, hi. It's so good to see you.
at least for the next week, Internet, the elusive Jane Bennet.
I'm not elusive. I was in Lydia's videos.
You mean because she drove hours in the middle of the night to go see you? Lydia, the Los Angeles Adventures. Go catch up now. I know I will. Sort of a contractual thing.
Well, it was really sweet of her to come see me, even though it was very wrong to cut school.
Speaking of people who unexpectedly took off for Los Angeles, the viewers would like to know if you ever heard from Bing.
No. He was busy, and I was busy. You know how it is.
I was hoping he might get back in touch after, you know.
Me too.
Sorry.
OMG, did you hear? No, of course you didn't.
Hear what?
George Wickham, G-Dubs the Abtastic, is back in town.
Huh. I would have thought that the swim season would have been over by now.
It is. He's just casually back in town. Maybe you can casually run into him, Lizzie. You know, since you two are all casual.
And we are done. Thanksgiving break is over, although the leftovers are not. In spite of the fact that we didn't have any extended family over this year, my mom still bought a 30-pound turkey. Why, you ask? I used to wonder that too, but I have recently developed a theory. It's actually a very subtle ploy. Mom thinks that if she continues to cook more and more food, eventually we'll have to bring husbands and grandchildren over to help eat it all. But I have foiled her plan. Charlotte is on her way over, and I happen to know I can get her to take home at least a gallon of turkey soup. Every year, never fails. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and I will not be outfoxed. So, Charlotte,
Lizzie,
how was your Thanksgiving?
great. How was yours?
Fine.
You invited me over so you could trick me into taking home turkey soup, didn't you?
Trick you? I would never trick you. No,
I do this every year, but that's fine. In fact, I will take home not only a gallon of turkey soup, but also a Tupperware full of stuffing.
That's great.
Just as soon as you tell me what Darcy's letter said about George Wickham.
What makes you think Darcy's letter was about George?
Please, everyone watching knows the letter was about George.
That's an interesting hypothesis, but if I haven't discussed this with you or my sisters or anyone in private, what makes you think I'm going to share it on the internet?
Because if, hypothetically, you have new information, you really should share Darcy's side of the story.
No, I think what we've learned from all this is that I really shouldn't. I can't be sure I have the whole story.
Okay, and what proof did you have when you shared George's side?
To be fair, I didn't share George's side. I shared a story. A hypothetical story.
Sure.
Fine. But I'm only doing this in the interest of fairness. Hello, boys and girls. Once upon a time, there were two little boys who grew up together. One was called Darvid, and the other was called Batman. Before Darvid's father died, he promised that he would pay for Batman to go study at a far-off cave when he grew up. And when the time came for Batman to go to the cave, he asked Darvid for the money that he had been promised. Darvid offered to pay the cave directly, but Batman said he preferred to handle his own money. So Darvid let him. And then Batman went off to the cave where he
was not a very dedicated spelunker?
Yes. And also he spent all the money that was supposed to last him 4 years in less than one.
Less than a year? How would someone even do that?
Hypothetically speaking. I wasn't given details, but I gather they were not very spelunky.
So when Batman ran out of money, he asked Darvid for more?
Right. And when Darvid wouldn't give him any more, Batman started telling everyone that he had been denied what was rightfully his. The end. Hypothetically.
That would explain Darcy's reactions to George.
If true. I mean, this is also the guy who admits to breaking up his best friend and my sister.
Well, that's the key, isn't it? I mean, he admits to what he did to Jane and Bing.
Doesn't prove anything. Honest people sometimes do dishonest things, and even liars tell the truth sometimes. I have told both hypothetical sides of the story, and now I am done with it. This video is now officially a Dar-vid and Batman free zone. Now let's go.
Go where?
To pack up your soup and stuffing.
Come.
I'm not sure if that was a fair trade. My dear bestie may have pulled a fast one on me. But it still might be the right thing to do. At Thanksgiving, you're supposed to think about all the things you're grateful for, and as awful as this whole situation is, I think I'm a little bit grateful for Darcy's letter. It ended up being illuminating. Was that a Darcyism?
Hey everybody, the Adorbs, like I said, is back! And you know what's totally awesome? Aside from the Adorbs, of course. Charlotte's editing! Look, I'm on this side, and then, ta-da! I know, I'm amazing, but let's not get too cray-cray about the magic and forget about the milestone. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and this is episode 69! So, there's probably like one or two of you asking yourself, gee, where is Lizzie? Well, my depressing older sister is spending her weekend at the library. Reason number 9 as to why Lizzie Bennet is perpetually single. But don't worry, loyal Adorbites, we will still talk about Lizzie and her nerdiness. Now I know what you're thinking. Oh my god, Lydia, if you're gonna be Lizzie, who's gonna be the Adorbs?
Hey, Lydia, why can't I be Lizzie and you be you?
Because I want to dress up, it's way more fun this way.
Okay.
I'm going to the library.
Oh, but aren't you doing independent study? Do you really need to go to the library for that?
I'm just super nerdy and have to live at the library with the books and the dust and the sadness because that's what nerdy people do.
You have to put up a new video tomorrow. Does this mean I can do it for you?
Time out. Hey, do you think you can crank up the Adorbs to like a bazillion? No offense, but you're totes in Borsville.
Well, you're a special snowflake, Lydia. No one could ever properly be you.
Open yourself up to inhabiting another person or letting another person inhabit you.
Wow. You're really taking this 69th video thing to heart.
Oh my god, yes, that's totes something I would say. You got it. I would rather fill my brain with useless things dead people wrote than make a video and be super fun.
OMG. Does this mean you need someone else to do your videos for you? Because Odette's got your back, sis.
Of course you can. Your videos are always way better than mine anyway. 4-syllable word, dorky literary reference, snarky comment, mother freak out.
Perf! It's gonna be soups, Adorbs, and get you so many hits, don't worry. Cause the internet loves me and I love them.
Oh, what?
Was that okay? I wasn't trying to insinuate that you think you're better than Lizzie or anything. I just thought with all the abbreviations...
Shut up. That was perfect. And I am soups adorbs for realsies. Okay, but Jane, internet, we need to have a serious conversation about our summer friends.
Okay.
Darcy, Caroline, Bing. Everyone we've met this summer since Lizzie started her vlogs has totes filled our lives with drama and annoyance.
No, that is not true. What about Mary? You hung out with her all summer.
A, I did not just meet Mary. She's always been our cousin, in case you forgot. And B, Mary doesn't count because she was just with me, and I am an excellent judge of character, unlike Lizzie. I'm just saying, they probably shouldn't be in our lives.
Well, I don't really see any of them coming back here. They're all in new cities now and moving on to other things.
But most of them live in LA, and you live in LA, and you never know when you might run into them.
Sometimes, you never know.
Yuck, they all suck. I liked it so much better when it was just you and me and Lizzie and Charlotte. And Mary. Mary's cool too. Hi, Mary. I hope you guys listen to me. It's almost a new year, and that means new people and new places and new super fun times. No more angst and drama and stupid people who don't matter. We work best. Just us.
All right. You're right. And I hope everyone gets a happy ending.
And that was episode 69.
Everyone. So, we Bennets have accomplished something unheard of. We actually finished off the last of the Thanksgiving turkey. I know! It's the first time in ages we've managed to consume all the leftovers before Dad began construction on his Christmas train extravaganza. And I blame Jane. How can someone so adorable gorge on so much turkey, you ask? Well, it helps when your mother hasn't seen you in months and is convinced you're not eating enough. My name's Lizzie Bennet, and Jane is headed back to LA. It's not as if I don't have plenty to do here. I'm on my second independent study. Dr. Gardner has allowed me to online shadow a company based in England. England! So cool! Pip, pip, cheerio, mate, and all that rot. And they also do a lot of interesting things in international communications rights. But with Charlotte at Collins & Collins and Jane leaving, being busy doesn't cancel out feeling lonely, you know? Come in.
Hey. Are you gonna really let me leave without saying goodbye?
What? You're leaving already?
Yeah. Dad's in the car ready to take me to the train station.
I don't know what I'm gonna do without you.
I know. I'm gonna miss the family so much.
I worry about you.
Why? Because I'm alone in the city? Because I don't have Bing?
I can't help but think that if Darcy hadn't interfered, you two would be happy now.
Let's place blame where it's supposed to go. Yes, Darcy interfered, but Bing didn't have to listen to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you new Jane. But part of the reason you went to LA was to talk to Bing. Aren't you a little unhappy it didn't work out?
Life happens. Yes. Yes, I'm sad it didn't work out. Yes, I miss him. But being in LA has taught me a lot of things. I'm a lot stronger than I thought I was. And I'm really happy that I live there.
You are?
Yeah. I'm in a new city. I have a job that I love with people that are really cool and interested in cool things. I don't need one failed relationship to define me.
You know, new Jane sounds really kick-ass.
New Jane so is. That's because she's having fun in her new life.
Not the kind of fun we have around here. Mom's cranberry green bean gelatin. Lydia's latest schemes.
Lizzie, what are you going to do when you're done with your master's? Where are you going to go?
I don't know. I might take some time to figure that out.
I see. You're worried about me being away in the city, but I'm really worried about you being afraid to leave home.
I was just gone for 2 months.
Visiting Charlotte isn't the same as leaving. When Ricky Collins offered that job to you this summer, why did you say no?
Because it was terrible? Because I want to finish my degree? Because going off to do a job I would hate in a new scary place would make me miserable.
Uh-huh. See, you said scary. Can't a little part of you admit that a little part of the reason you said no is because you're scared?
Fine. Maybe a very small part was me being nervous about leaving home before I was ready.
And now?
Now what?
What's keeping you here?
You're kidding, right? I'm needed here. Mom needs someone to unleash her crazy on, and Lydia needs the occasional reality check, and Dad needs help setting up his model trains. There's a lot of tiny trees and figurines.
Let Dad handle some of Mom's crazy. It's part of his job. I'm sure it was written in his vows. And Lydia, she's fine. She's an adult. Maybe it's time for you to make a change. I just want you to think about it.
New Jane asks tough questions. I miss old Jane. She made craft projects and snickerdoodles and never asked me to contemplate my life choices.
Don't worry. Old Jane will be back at Christmas time with cinnamon sugar cookies. Oh, that's Dad. I gotta go. New Jane has a new life to live.
Okay, New Jane. You win. I'll think about it. Hi everyone! Today is a rather auspicious day in the Bennet household. Today is the day my father actually puts down his paper and breaks out the train set. This is no ordinary single loop under the tree type scenario. No, this is extreme. Apparently my grandfather rode the rails as a teenager and passed on the obsession. He left my father his entire train set, which is bigger than my entire room. And it just escalated from there.
Heads up, Dad's new train whistle just arrived.
Dad got a new train whistle?
Okay, Dad, we're ready.
Why do you have headphones?
Oh, you might want to cover your ears.
My name's Lizzie Bennet, and I think I've gone deaf. Dad's really outdoing himself this year.
Can't believe you didn't know about his new train whistle. It's all he's been talking about for months.
I've been out of town.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting. I just thought you were living up in your room like the sad lost soul that you are. But Dad promises not to set up the new train until he and Mom get back from Uncle Phil's Hanukkah party in Sacramento, which won't be until Thursday. Which means they're going to be out of town on Wednesday night. This Wednesday.
Is it weird to have a midweek Hanukkah party?
No weirder than having a birthday party midweek. You totally forgot, didn't you?
No, I didn't. It's your birthday! Yay!
Oh, December birthdays suck. No one remembers.
Which was your justification for making us celebrate your half birthday all through high school.
I need summer clothes as prezzies too, but this is the big 21. I can't believe you forgot.
Yeah, 21! And we are gonna go out and celebrate your 21st the American way by going to a bar and getting carded and showing your real ID for once.
No, that's how we're gonna celebrate every day after. Did you not hear me when I said Mom and Dad are gonna be out of town on Wednesday night? We are gonna throw the most awesomest party in the history of ever!
I don't know. Aren't we a little past the age of throwing secret parties when our parents are out of the house?
We are never past that age, never. And it's not a secret. Mom and Dad totally said I could have some friends over. Ooh.
Who are you texting?
Everyone that's invited. Cousin Mary, of course, can't forget about her. And then there's Harriet, who's been like my fourth best friend since the beginning of the semester. All the boys from my econ class, the cute ones, not the smart ones. It's too bad Jane had to go back for work. And of course, the entire men's beach volleyball team.
That's not a few friends.
And sent.
Can we talk about this, the volleyball team?
They're totally hot, and it's gonna be awesome. Happy birthday to me. Be jealous, untrusting, older, nerdy sister.
That's not it at all. Is she more Lydia than she used to be, or did being away throw off my sister meter? Okay, time to appeal to a higher power. That did not go as expected. Looks like Dad's okay with Lydia throwing a rager too. I see no problem with Lydia throwing a party. We won't hear the end of it until she does, and at least I know she'll be home and you'll be here to watch out for her and to make sure no one goes into the den while I'm gone. Now, hand me that miniature bridge. So now I get to babysit too! I foresee a weekend of cleaning the house and filing insurance claims. But what do I know? Maybe Lydia will act maturely for a change and keep the madness to a dull roar. Like Jane said, she's an adult. And with a little preparing, I'm sure we could Lydia-proof the place. Tape on the windows, fortify all the support structures of the house, and delete all of Lydia's obnoxious dance music. I'm just glad I know in advance what to expect. I don't like surprises. Okay, my dear darling sister Lydia has insisted on throwing her birthday party tonight, and I'll give her this. She doesn't do things by halvesies. Her word. Stains in all colors, a small fire out back that was luckily put out before it burned anything more than a small shrub, and someone keeps spiking volleyballs at the garden gnomes. What did a harmless garden gnome ever do to them? I ask you. I needed a break, so I came in here into my sanctuary.
Oopsie! It's okay, it's my birthday!
My name is Lizzie Bennet, and this is not the bathroom. I could call my parents, but having them rush home from Uncle Phil's will only result in a lot of yelling, and chances are Lydia would be passed out for it. Better to wait until tomorrow so they can witness the carnage, and Lydia will be sober and hungover. Besides, my baby sister only turns 21 once. She should have some fun, right?
Dance, boys! Dance for the birthday girl!
Although her definition of fun differs from mine. While I prefer peace and quiet and maybe a good book, Lydia needs to be surrounded by large crowds at all times. There are so many people out there, and I don't think I know any of them, and I have lived in this town my entire life. I think I need more friends. Not the bathroom. Oh my god, hide me. Mary, I totally forgot you were here. Internet, cousin Mary, internet. Yeah, we've met. Of course. I didn't mean to hijack you into my videos the way Lydia does.
No, it's okay. I'd rather be hijacked by you right now than her.
Don't worry. Once we get some cake into her, she'll crash. Oddly for her, the sugar counteracts the alcohol and causes a blissful coma. Blissful for the rest of us.
Okay, but do you know how many people are out there? Are you getting worried this thing's getting out of control?
Well, I've got 911 and an emergency cleanup crew on speed dial if necessary, and I can always impersonate my mother and scare off anyone who refuses to leave. Have you lived up to your name yet and found a sensible young man to marry?
That was scary. Please stop.
I know. At least I already took care of the worst would-be party crasher.
Was it that Darcy guy you wanted to talk about?
No. George Wickham.
Oh, yeah. He was kind of a douche.
Douche is an adequate term.
No, stop it! Only boys can enter the wet t-shirt contest!
So, George isn't coming. This kind of feels like his scene.
No, he most certainly is not. I made sure of that.
How?
Would you like to help me with something?
As long as it's in this room.
Hey, Lizzie.
George, what are you doing here?
Shopping for groceries, as you do. It is so awesome to see you, Peach.
Oh my god, seriously? He went in for a hug?
It was more like a grope hug. A grug.
Doesn't he watch your videos?
Apparently not since we stopped seeing each other. But read your next line. There's a format to these things.
Sorry. I thought you were leaving town. Again.
I am soon, but I wouldn't want to miss the chance to see you. You were doing that, intern thing, right? Learn anything?
Actually, I learned a lot. There were some interesting people there, too. Like Darcy.
Darcy. Just the mention of his name reminds me of how he hypothetically ruined my life.
Perhaps, but he has some virtues.
Virtues? Now you think Darcy has virtues?
Do you think Darcy has virtues? Because it's like, I don't care, but I think it would be really interesting if you changed your mind about
Mary.
him that much.
Read.
Sorry, right. Actually, Darcy's not so bad. He has some more virtues than some I could mention.
Well, sounds like I have some catching up to do. But you can get me all caught up tonight at your sister's party.
You were not invited.
Well, no, but I know some of the volleyball guys.
No! You're not invited! You can't come tonight! You said I interrupt you there. That was pretty good, right?
That was great. Great job, Mary.
Is that how it actually happened? Because you were kind of harsh.
I wasn't that harsh, but hopefully that is the last we will ever see of George Wickham.
It's candle time, bitches!
All right, now we really have to get out there.
I suppose. Are you sure cake will help?
Trust me. Cake solves everything.
Oh my god, fire! Lizzie! Fire extinguisher! Lizzie!
Sorry. I'm kind of a mess. It's been an active weekend. When Lydia does her birthday, she does it extensively. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and I have been celebrating for 4 straight nights. I never really thought that Lydia turning 21 would be any different than her being any other age. She has insisted on going to Carter's every night for the last 3 nights. I get tired! But it's not like I could let her go alone. Someone has to make sure she doesn't max out her credit cards or wind up partying with the wrong people. She is my sister.
Hi. So, it's only 4 days after my birthday, which basically means it's still my birth week, which absolutely means we are going to Carter's for more party time. Woo!
You know you had an actual party, right?
AKA the most awesomest party ever. Yeah, of course I know. Although I don't remember most of it. I was pretty...
Maybe you shouldn't tell the internet all your birthday shenanigans.
Since when are you all about not telling the internet stuff?
A little discretion never hurt anyone, that's all I'm saying.
Whatevs. Okay, go get dressed, because for realsies, we are going out, and I care about you way too much to let you wear that out of the house.
You should be nice to me or I won't give you your birthday present.
Birthday present? Can I open it now? Please? I've been waiting for 3 days. Please.
Okay, but stay here. You can't know my super secret gift hiding spot. Okay, I'm really sorry that it's late, but it's something.
Yay, I knew you'd get me something awesome. Thank you. This is nice. I like it.
That one's for me and Jane.
Oh my gosh, I love it. It's so pretty. Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you, Jane. Look. I miss you. Thanks.
And this one's just from me.
Where did I park my car? A Party Girl's Guide to Becoming a Successful Adult. You're so good at joke gifts.
It's not a joke gift.
Oh.
I thought you're 21 now, and a new year might be a good time for you to find that new, more grown-up Lydia.
Being grown-up is totes Squaresville, sis.
Well, it doesn't have to be. There's plenty of upsides to being a mature, responsible adult. Maybe it would be good for you not to be so energetic all the time.
Energetic.
Yeah, I think that's a good word for you. Energetic!
Why? Because Darcy used it? When he was talking about how terrible me and Mom are?
No, not in the same... No.
And so you must also think that I am an embarrassment to everyone and clearly never think before I speak. I mean, that's what Caroline said about me, right?
Of course not. I mean, yes, that's what Caroline said about you, but that's not... I don't see you that way. Sometimes people form hasty impressions, and while they may not be completely accurate, it can be useful to understand how people came to those conclusions so that you can change the way people see you, if you want to.
So you want me to change?
Well, everyone has to change, Lydia. It's part of growing up. It's not always a bad thing.
Right. I'm sure you also gave Dad a book on how to better manage our finances. Did Mom get one on not being too involved in her daughter's lives?
Not the same.
What about Jane? Any words of wisdom for our beloved older sister? No. Nothing. Just me, then. You know, you hate Darcy. And Caroline.
I'm not saying they're right.
You're taking their side over mine. I'm your freaking...
That's not how I meant... I didn't mean that.
Yeah. I think I know what you meant. Thanks.
I was not trying to be mean. Lydia, if you're watching these, I was not trying to be mean. I love Lydia. I worry about her. And yes, okay, it does suck that Darcy and Caroline used my family to get Bing to leave, but I'm not saying they're right or that it's Lydia's fault. I don't know, it just sucks. We live in a very judgmental world, and our lives are very public now, which is partly my fault, but I don't want Lydia's reputation to close doors for her in the future, and she needs to be aware of that. She's not a kid anymore. I meant well. That counts for something, right?
Hi, everyone. Today we have an extra special video for you inspired by my wonderful, perfect, amazing sister Lizzie. As you probably know, she was, so incredibly thoughtful and gave me some suggestions on how to grow up. And what kind of sister would I be if I didn't return the favor by offering her some of my own advice? So Lizzie, here are my top 5 suggestions for how you can stop being so incredibly lame. Number 1. Update your wardrobe. You've been wearing the same thing since you graduated high school and it makes me depressed to look at you. Number 2, get a hobby. All you do is talk about Jane and Bing and Darcy and school. Boring. Knitting would totes be a step up. Number 3, be better at stuff. People like to be around people who are good at things besides video blogging. This goes along with number 2, get a hobby. And not knitting. Nobody cares about that. Number 4, get a boyfriend. Ones that leave town immediately and start shacking up with other girls don't count. And finally, number 5 Z's. Stop thinking you're better than everyone else. It doesn't look good on you, dear sister, and before you know it, people are going to start noticing, and if you're not careful, everyone around you is just going to start leaving. Oh, wait. So, sis, I hope you'll take my suggestions to heart. I just want the best for you. After all, we all have to change, Lizzie. It's just part of growing up. And it's not a bad thing. Right? Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah!
Christmas is almost upon us. Hooray! I love Christmas time. Even commercialism is pretty at Christmas time. There. I'm not afraid to admit it. And Jane will be back home soon, and so will Charlotte, and it'll be just like old times. And that makes me happy. And the holidays are all about being happy. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and absolutely nothing will ruin this Christmas. So my My mother, predictably, has been panicking that yet another year has gone by and none of her daughters have gotten married. Sure, Jane got a promotion, I'm almost finished with my degree, Lydia's actually been attending school, but alas, not a one of us has gotten engaged, let alone married, and therefore, costume theater, you can be dad.
I don't know, I'm a little too energetic to play dad.
Oh, come on, you're not still mad about that.
Yeah, I am. Peace out. Hey, I'm not staying here unless you have something to say to me.
I already told you I didn't mean it the way you took it.
Wrong answer.
Gosh, she can be so frustrating. I don't know how many times I have to tell her I am just trying to look out for her. And I am. Whatever. Lydia never stays mad for long. That's a good thing about sisters, I guess. And we have a Charlotte, who is texting to say that Lydia just published and tweeted out a video called Dear Lizzie. Okay.
And it's not a bad thing, right?
Lydia?
What?
Sit down. What is this?
It's a video, genius.
Top 5 ways that I can stop being so incredibly lame? This is stupid. Take it down.
If it's so stupid, why do you care if I take it down?
Because this is immature, even for you.
Well, I assume you'll just cut this part out anyway. Wouldn't want me embarrassing you in front of your new hate BFFs, Darcy and Caroline. Hi, guys!
Stop that!
Oh my god! Did I forget to think before I spoke again? My bad. I won't be doing that on your videos anymore.
That's not even what I want. You're the one who's making it into this
Oh, don't act all innocent. You started this.
Not maliciously. It's not the same. I wasn't trying to hurt you, Lydia, whereas you are clearly.
Yeah, well, too late. Don't worry. Soon as Christmas is over, I'm headed off to Vegas for New Year's, where people actually appreciate my epic ability to party.
No, you
Oh,
do not.
yes, I am! And don't even bother watching my videos while I'm gone. You think I'm too much to handle now. You just wait.
What makes you think I would even want to?
So this makes what, Lizzie? Best friend, boyfriend, older sister, younger sister, all gone in what, 4 months? My video was wrong. You are good at something.
$75 videos, not including my unnamed Q&As. That's a lot of videos. To those of you seeing me for the first time, hello! And to those of you who've stuck with me from the beginning, thank you for all the love and support. I wanted to do something special for Christmas, but frankly, I'm running low on ideas. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and this may get a little meta. So this video was supposed to be sort of a video greeting card to all my viewers. You know, like a holiday letter, but with less gushing about vacation at the shore. Why does the beach suddenly become the shore as soon as you're writing a holiday letter? Anyway, I realized that since you've been watching me all this time, there really isn't any news you need catching up on. So I came up with what I thought was a great idea and brought it to Charlotte. It'll be like a video holiday card.
And we're all going to sing.
Sure. Oh, come on, it won't be any more embarrassing than anything else we've done on these videos.
What song?
My favorite Christmas song, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
Can't.
Why not?
We'd have to pay a royalty.
So the song was out, apparently. Then I thought we could take a picture. Everyone get into frame. We'll all say Happy Holidays, and then Charlotte will freeze the frame and add a snow effect at the end of the video.
Where's Lydia?
Dunno.
We should wait for Lydia.
Let's just get this on 3. 1,
Are
2.
you two still fighting? Lizzie, we can't do this without Lydia. I'll get her. Come on, Lydia. It'll just take a second.
Jane, would you please ask Lydia to grow up for a minute so we can take this picture?
Jane, would you tell Lizzie that I don't want to look too silly or energetic and screw up her lame-o videos?
It kind of deteriorated from there. I know it's not exactly unusual to have some drama around the holidays, but this...
Hey, Lizzie. Cookie?
Yes, please. Oh, thank you. You know, Mom has her shopping and Dad has his trains, but for me, these are what make the holidays.
It's not Christmas for me until Uncle Randy, Aunt Martha, and Cousin Mary come over, and Cousin Mary plays her bass guitar to Jingle Bells.
I guess Christmas is different for everyone, even if you live in the same house.
I wonder how your viewers are celebrating.
I have no idea. I've been telling them all about me for the last 8 months, but I don't know that much about them. Except that they really wanted to see Darcy.
They're kind of like Dad's cousins that we only hear from once a year when they send their Christmas letter. They make the shore sound like so much fun.
Jane.
What?
That's it. The point of a holiday card is to catch up with people that you don't hear from often.
But you already know all about us.
And it would be so good to see you.
So please post a video response and tell us about your favorite holiday tradition.
No matter what holiday you celebrate.
And if you don't celebrate now, tell us about your favorite traditions from a different time of year.
So post away, and happy holidays.
Happy holidays. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Hi everyone, happy post-Christmas, and happy post-Hanukkah too, although that's been over for a few weeks. And happy post-winter solstice! You know, I'm gonna forego mentioning every individual holiday and just wish everyone something universal. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and a Happy New Year! In the Gregorian calendar. Christmas was awesome. Dad loves his new socks, and no, I'm not gonna quote my little sister and say, "This is my haul," while showing off various gifts. Although I will say Jane gave me the most amazing box of 19th century decoupage valentines, and Charlotte gave me a 4 terabyte hard drive. You ladies really know the way to a girl's heart.
What can I say? I know my bestie. But you really knocked it out of the park with the present you gave me.
Well, every girl needs her own Game of Gourds diorama. But the best present is that I get to spend an extra few days with you before you go back to work.
Aww. So, are you and Lydia all right?
we're fine. I gave her a new watch, and she gave me a healthy dose of attitude about how she's so responsible before she packed up her car and headed off to Vegas. She tweets, "My trunk is packed with sparkly tops and cheap alcohol. No breaking till I see the strips of lights. Happy New Year." I think she means the lights of the strip.
And I hope she wasn't tweeting while driving. Aren't you worried?
There was no point trying to rein her in. Not after Mom gave her permission. That girl has been doing everything right so far this semester, with the brief exception of running away to visit Jane. But her grades are up, and maybe she'll meet a young man in Las Vegas. She could meet a young man who has recently come into some money and marry him on the same day.
I don't think that's how the kids go about it these days, my dear.
Well, she's young and she deserves to have some fun. I remember having fun in Vegas when I was a girl.
Did you now? I sincerely hope you didn't meet some man and marry him on the same day.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, dear. And those are 8 words you never want to hear your mother say. Dad wasn't much better. He seems to think the more fun Lydia has, the more she's getting it out of her system. Whatever. She's grown up. I washed my hands of the whole thing.
Good.
Good? Really, no, "Oh, you two should work it out," or "You shouldn't be so hard on your sister."
You shouldn't be so hard on your sister.
I have a little sister too, and
Oh, please. You lucked out with your fun, fandom, geeky, happy little sister, and you know it.
that doesn't change the fact that Maria is her own person and ultimately responsible for herself.
That's what worries me about Lydia. Maybe I'm hard on her, but shouldn't somebody be?
She is 21 and an adult.
The problem is, she's about to go out into the world, and the world is not going to coddle her because she's the baby of the family. She could get really hurt. Lydia, if you're watching, be smart. Be safe. There, that's it. But speaking of going off into the world, let's talk about me.
Because we don't do that enough.
I've been thinking about what Jane said a few weeks ago about it being important for me to leave the nest.
Oh, am I getting a roomie again?
Well, actually, I'll be somewhat close to you, but Dr. Gardner has these amazing contacts that are going to let me shadow them, and a friend who needs a house sitter up in San Francisco.
That sounds great.
Right? Maybe I'll find where I'm supposed to be. That's actually my big New Year's resolution. Find where I'm supposed to be. So this is the first step.
New year, new Lizzie?
That's the plan. Unfortunately, I have to take next week off vlogging because I'm going to have so much to do to get ready for my trip up north. Say Happy New Year, Charlotte.
Happy New Year, Charlotte.
Happy New Year, everyone! So the next time you see me won't be next Monday, but the Monday after that. On my way to Pemberley Digital. Why does that sound familiar?
I am so sorry I left you all with Lizzie for so long. Such a totes trage mistake, but not to fear because I am back. And what's better is that I'm not at home. Oh no, I'm in Vegas. How awesome, right? Some of my friends are getting in tomorrow. We are going to make this town our bitch. I know we're going to party hard into the night every night. And without the threat of lame-o Lizzie watching my videos, I am free to do whatever the hell I want. This is going to be the Lydia Bennet as you have never seen her before. I hope you're ready because I am sounding the alarm and this is not a drill. Alright, I don't need to wait for my friends to go have fun. I am off to grab some booze, hunt down some boys, and break some hearts. It's time to do some serious damage. And Lizzie, if you are watching these, this is your last warning to stop. You're not going to like what you're going to see, so you better not be watching. Until next time, this has been the Lydia Wake Up Vegas, because this party train is not slowing down for anyone. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah!
only an hour until midnight. New Year bitches! Vegas is so awesome. Nothing but partying 24/7. And sleeping, but mostly partying. Those are the only two things you need. Except my friends totally couldn't cut it. I mean, they wanted to go do lame touristy crap. I'm sorry, is there alcohol in tourism? No? Then no thank you. They were supposed to meet up with us at the club, but whatevsies, I already ran into some other friends and made some new friends. Lots of new friends, because people like me, because I'm awesome. And what's more is that these human beings actually appreciate my epic ability to party. Oh my god, I am so glad I didn't stay at home. What a waste that would have been. And I've decided it's time to make some changes around here. A new year calls for a new Lydia, but oh, not the dull, responsible, mature adult Lydia my well-intentioned sister wants me to be. Hell no. I finally got my priorities in order. Family, please. If Lizzie and Jane are moving on, so can I. Starting with finding a mega hot guy to ring in the new year with. And by finding, I mean choosing, because these guys are lining up. Who are they? Who cares? Doesn't matter. All that matters is that they're cute, they're drunk, and they are super into me. Because who wouldn't be? What? Hey. Yeah, I have a video blog, duh. No, it's way better than hers. Okay, fine. Okay. I'll be there in a second. Jeez. Anyway, like I said, I've only got an hour to pick a sexy makeout buddy for tonight, so I better get choosing. I wonder what my sister would think of me now. She'd probably drop dead of embarrassment. I am so irresponsible and thoughtless. But what better place to be irresponsible and thoughtless than Vegas, right? Happy New Year. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah! Back from Vegas, and I have some great news, you guys. I got married, but that's not all. I'm also pregnant with triplets. JK, no babies or weddings or overdoses or any other mess you guys seem so sure I was going to get into. I can take care of myself, okay? I totally can. I know I said I was going to show you all of my scandalous adventures while I was in Vegas, but as it turns out, I was just too busy living my life to film it for you all. But that's okay, because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, right? I mean, that's like the whole point of Vegas. It's like this alternate universe where there are no consequences and everyone is an entirely different human being. I mean, you can do things you wouldn't normally do. It's okay because it's Vegas. Everyone knows that. But now I'm home, and it is the worst. I'm having totes cray party withdrawals. I am so bored. I know you guys want to see Mary, and I totally talked to her the other day, but she's just really busy with school and boy stuff, and I don't want her to think that I'm just hanging out with her because Lizzie and Jane are gone, so... But everyone else is just awful. My school friends have proven to be inexcusably lame in the face of Party Town. I mean, they ditched me to go to a museum on New Year's Eve. What museum is even open at midnight anyway? Like I said, I did run into some old friends in Vegas. And they're friends that Lizzie wouldn't necessarily approve of. But Lizzie doesn't know everything. And if these friends were in town, I mean, it wouldn't be terrible of me to hang out with him, right? I mean, I can't let Lizzie get in the way of my life. She certainly doesn't let me get in the way of hers. I should call him. Them. I mean them. No. I should call him. I mean, there's nothing wrong with hanging out. It's not like anyone else is around. Not that I need anyone. I'm totally cool by myself, but I get bored. That's all. Whatever, there's nothing wrong with having friends and hanging out with people. And that's all it is. So, talk to you guys soonsies. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah!
Hi everyone! Well, here I am at the international headquarters for Pemberley Digital, which is William Darcy's company. Yeah, Charlotte and all of the internet filled me in on that little factoid about 5 seconds after my last video ended. And yes, I tried to get out of this being one of the companies that I shadow, but Dr. Gardner said due to the compressed time frame for my independent study, I would have to make up those credits next semester, so either I risk awkwardly running into Darcy or I don't graduate on time. But regardless of how tough a choice that actually was, my name is Lizzie Bennet, and welcome to Pemberley Digital. I can't be wrong for wanting to avoid him, right? It would just be too weird, especially under these circumstances. Luckily, his Twitter account assures me that he's in Los Angeles with no intentions of coming back up here anytime soon. That's right, I Twitter stalked him, don't judge me. And I think it's a good thing that he's not here because it would be really hard to admit in front of him that this place is incredible. The state-of-the-art facilities, the in-house creative departments, the landscaping. Seriously, you wouldn't think of a corporate building in a major metropolitan area as having grounds, but they have done some amazing things with the topiary around the rooftop pool. It's all so much more than I expected.
Hi! I just wanted to check back in with you, make sure you're getting all settled. I see you're filming already.
Yes, I hope that's okay. These videos are a part of my thesis project.
Oh, I know. The Lizzie Bennet Diaries are very popular around here.
You all know about my videos?
Before we approved your shadowing here at Pemberley Digital, we researched you thoroughly.
So you know about my relationship with your CEO, William Darcy?
Or your lack of one. Seriously though, don't worry about it. Okay, apparently you're not supposed to abandon a school group in the cafeteria. I'm still getting used to this whole tour guide thing, but I will be right back with your access passes and your parking permit.
I didn't bring my car.
Smart, though the hills in this city are pretty unforgiving. No car is one less thing to worry about.
And have I mentioned the people here? How they're all so nice and happy and creatively fulfilled? The in-house masseuse, the complimentary laundry services, they have gourmet food and beverages 24 hours a day. It's like I walked into a mythical place that only exists in stories. The grad school equivalent of Brigadoon. But I didn't think the natives of Brigadoon would take too well to having their CEO called a robot for all of the internet to see. Unless they don't like him? Darcy not liked by his staff.
Hi again. Sorry about that. So here is your access badge, and in here is a form clearing it with legal to let you film your videos here.
Thank you. About that, actually, you were saying something before you left to go deal with kids?
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I'm not usually a tour guide. I just volunteered for today. Normally, I'm a graphic artist part-time. I actually designed your badge.
Well, that's not... Oh, although actually that's really cool. About people being fine with my videos.
Like I said, don't worry about it.
But I'm a worrier. That's my nature. So, how many people here watch them?
Most of us. Yeah, okay, at least some of us. It might actually just be me, but I think they're really great and hilarious.
Hilarious?
Yeah, well, I mean, the way you portray Darcy, that is, it's in your videos, it's just a completely different person than the one we here know.
So, Darcy is well liked then?
Of course. Man, what are you supposed to do with kids if not let them swim in the rooftop pool? Sorry, just give me 1 second.
Oh, okay. So that's relief that only one person here has seen my videos, and she seems nice and normal and doesn't hate me for the things I say about Darcy on them. And it does make a lot more sense that Darcy is actually liked at Pemberley, especially considering that everyone smiles when his name is mentioned. And not even in a creepy Stepford Wives kind of way.
Sorry, I'm back. I got you a parking pass. Just in case, you never know when you might have a visitor.
Well, thank you. You really don't have to go through all this trouble, especially if you have to wrangle kids.
No, it's no problem. I just want to make sure you're comfortable and have everything you need.
Well, I definitely am and do.
So, did I do a decent job as your tour guide?
Yeah, you were great. Are you looking to do this more often?
Oh, not really, especially after the class of cannonballers going on upstairs.
Back to graphic designing?
Yeah, I really like my desk. And speaking of my desk, I should probably get back to it. You're really cool, Lizzie Bennet. See you around?
I look forward to it. Sorry, I don't actually think I caught your name.
Oh, it's Georgiana. But most people call me Gigi.
Gigi. As in Gigi Darcy?
The one and only. Hey, let me know if you need anything else.
Okay. Bye. Gigi, otherwise known as Darcy's sister, who watches my videos. Why do I feel like I'm in major trouble right now?
Hi everyone! So, there's someone who wants to say hi to you. Weirdly, a lot of you guys guessed I was going to be hanging out with Wix, and you seem totally judgy about it, but you need to chill because I can hang out with whoever I want, whenever I want.
No, they were probably just looking out for you. Lizzie and Darcy said some pretty awful things about me, so I'm sure they didn't want you getting mixed up with bad company. I know you heard Darcy's story.
Lizzie's version of Darcy's story, and I don't find either of them to be particularly great judges of character.
Actually, they were both telling the truth. I did spend all the money Darcy gave me on school in less than a year.
Oh.
I wanted to impress all my college buddies. I was young and stupid, and I messed up. But I pulled myself back together. But by then my grades had slipped, and I spent all my money on dumb stuff that I thought would make me fit in, and Darcy didn't want to help. His family was the closest thing I'd had to one of my own, back when I thought that actually meant something. I really messed up, but he couldn't see past it. He wouldn't forgive me. And I understand, I get it, I really do. But I didn't just lose school, you know? I guess it's just easier to be mad at him and hate him for stuff that doesn't matter than to think about the rest of it. But sometimes, losing people leads you to find new ones. And that is not so bad.
Can't believe Lizzie took his side without even talking to you again. Oh, wait, yes, I can.
Your sister can be unnecessarily judgmental sometimes. It's just who she is. She and Darcy have that in common.
That's for sure.
Doesn't mean either of them are right, though. Neither of us were lying. We just saw things from two completely different points of view. Only Darcy doesn't care to understand mine.
Well, I do. And so do my viewers. My amazing, sexy viewers who always pick the right side. Obs, you're watching me. And now Wix. Way better than Lizzie and Dar's face.
I would have to agree with you.
Never change, guys.
Yeah! So, Dr. Gardner is in the city for a few days, and I need to go meet her for dinner soon. Seeing as this is a new city and the only person I know is her, it made me realize that I don't have my #1 bestie watching my back while I'm here. And yeah, I miss Charlotte, and Jane, and Lydia. But anyway, no regrets. Gotta live in the here and now, so my name is Lizzie Bennet, and I'm going to make some new friends. So obviously the first person on this potential friend list is Gigi Darcy. She is super sweet and nice, but I'm a little wary. I do, after all, have dozens of videos in which I say not so great things about her brother, which has me wondering why she's being so nice to me, and also why she's allowing me to be here.
Oh, great, you're still here.
Yeah, for not that much longer. Is something wrong?
No, I was just looking for some advice.
From me?
Yeah, it's about grad school.
Oh, are you thinking of going?
It's kind of a requirement given my family.
Well, that's okay, right?
Yeah, it's fine. There's just a lot of applications to fill out.
Yeah, I remember those days. A lot of late nights writing essays.
Do you have any advice?
Yeah, don't procrastinate.
Oh, that simple.
So simple, you should get started on them ASAP. As for me, I really have to get to this dinner.
Actually, I have another problem I think that you could help me with.
Okay, well, what's the problem?
It is a problem with studying.
With one of your courses?
Yes, exactly.
Which course?
Math.
Oh, I don't really think I'm the right person to help.
Oh, no, you're perfect. You're exactly the right person to ask.
Okay, well, let me...
What are you doing?
Turning off the camera? What are you doing?
I just figured Charlotte could, edit this all out later.
Well, I think I might edit this one myself. I don't want to overwhelm her.
Then it shouldn't matter.
Are you always this weird?
Would that keep the camera on?
Okay, what is going on here? Do you really need help with your math?
Well, Yes!
Okay, I really need to get going.
No,
now.
you can't! Sorry, I gotta do something really quick. Could you just take a few minutes and wrap it up?
I don't really have an outro yet.
That's okay, just, talk about me. Yeah, I give you permission.
Well, I can just record something after.
Hey, but didn't you just say not to procrastinate? Ready, go.
So, is it just me, or does social strangeness run in the Darcy family? I mean, in very different ways, of course, but seriously, what was up with her? I'm really not sure what else I can say about her right now, but she did just give me permission. Given what just happened and how weird that was, I better be on my toes for whatever that girl does next.
Hurry, I don't understand.
Darcy!
Lizzie.
I thought you were in LA.
Oh no, I'm not.
Clearly. Your sister is crazy.
Yes. I didn't mean to surprise you.
I'm here
for
shadowing your
board
company.
meeting. I was aware you're shadowing Pemberley. I hope you've enjoyed your stay.
Yes. This place is amazing. Everyone has been incredibly kind.
Even my sister?
Yes. In her own special way.
I'm glad.
Anyway, I have to go.
So soon.
I'm having dinner down by the marina.
May I offer you a ride?
Oh, that's all right. I can walk.
The hills in this city can be quite unforgiving.
I've heard, but I'd like to see the city.
Understood. Well, I should...
Have a good day, Darcy.
I'll see you around. If there's anything I can do to make your stay more comfortable.
Thank you.
Ugh, going back to school is so boring. Thank God I have Wix here to keep me from dying from boredom when I'm not in class. And I'm glad you guys are starting to change your minds about him. He's an alright dude.
Just alright?
I'm hanging out with you against everyone's better judgment, okay, so...
After what I did for you in Vegas?
You're right. I'm sorry. Thank you. I didn't...
No, I'm just messing with you. And thank you for hanging out with me. Besides, you're more open-minded than most. But that's clear from your videos.
Yeah, well... You watch my videos?
Of course I do. You intrigue me. Besides, it's the best way I can find out about your life. And now we can skip past the awkward, your favorite movie, and your favorite food, and your extracurricular activities.
Extracurricular activities?
Babysitting. Or the stuff you take with you when you're babysitting, I guess is a better way to put it.
Oh, that.
What?
I don't do that. It's just like every once in a while. It's not a big deal. I mean, I'm not like crazy.
Not the reaction I expected from someone who posted the video for thousands of people.
Yeah. People who are strangers.
You know the people you know who actually watch these videos. I know that your sisters...
Decided what they think of me a long time ago.
Yeah? So did I. And I think that you have a crush on me.
What? No. That is stupid. Shut up.
Oh, is it because you're scared? Oh.
The Lydia Bennet is afraid of nothing.
Alright then. Have dinner with me. Right now. A date. Besides, we already skipped to the kissing part. Right?
That was Vegas. It's different. I was just making out. You were just there.
Yeah? Well, what if I want to be more than just there?
I don't do dating and relationships and all that.
But new year, new Lydia, right? What's stopping you? Lizzie. Right. It must have slipped my mind because we were so casual. You know, I should go. I don't want to get between you guys or anything.
She's not watching.
What? What makes you think that?
Well, I told her not to, so she's not.
There is no way that she's not watching your videos. I'm sure of it.
I mean, maybe, but... No, she doesn't. I mean... She doesn't.
Wow. So...
Shut up.
Yes, ma'am.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah!
Jane, I know you haven't been watching my videos recently because you're busy, and because you believe in actually living your life and not just talking about living your life on the internet. But Jane, if you happen to be watching this episode, just stop. Go outside. It's a lovely day in Los Angeles. It's always a lovely day in Los Angeles, right? For the rest of you, why the sudden warning label on my video? My name is Lizzie Bennet, and guess who showed up at Pemberley Digital? Oh, come on, you know. That's right, Bing Lee. Not awkward. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. He and Darcy are best friends, after all. But he's a med student. Shouldn't he be in class at least some of the time? Instead, he just pops up when you least expect him. When did I least expect him? 20 minutes ago, in this room. When he walked in, I was sure he was going to confront me about these videos, but not so much. Bing.
Hey, Lizzie. You recording another video letter to Charlotte? Hey, Charlotte. You know, it's good that you two stay in touch like this. I'm really bad at keeping up with people. So how have you been? Your family's okay?
They're all fine. Not as busy as I hear you've been.
Yeah, life's been pretty crazy.
I'm sure you're meeting a lot of new people in your crazy life.
Yeah. But not too many. I mean, they're just classmates. You know, wherever I go, I somehow always meet great people.
Yeah, lucky you.
Darcy says that I'm too trusting, but I believe you have to give people the benefit of the doubt. Don't you?
I guess it depends on whether they have your best interests at heart.
But how can you tell that before you get to know someone?
Once you get to know them, it could be too late. You've already gotten hurt.
I guess I've been pretty lucky that way.
Really?
I mean, it's not that I've never had anyone try and take advantage of me, but I can afford to be generous most of the time. And Darcy and Caroline, they look out for me.
You know, it sounds like you trust them more than you trust yourself.
Well, when I'm not the smartest person in the room, I like to believe I'm smart enough to figure out who is. And listen to him. Or her.
And what if they're wrong?
Oh, wow. This is gonna be a really downer letter if you send it to Charlotte. I should get going. It was nice to see you again, Lizzie. Bye, Charlotte.
What was that about? You know, a part of me wants to hate him for what he did to Jane, and a part of me still wants to blame Darcy and Caroline, and then I want to blame Bing all over again for listening to them. But if he wasn't the kind of guy who tried to see the best in everyone, he wouldn't have been the perfect guy for Jane. At least for old Jane.
My name is George Wickham, and I am dating Lydia Bennet.
Stop it. These are not Lizzie's videos, and we are not dating.
We hung out every night this week. You stayed over a lot, in a sleeping kind of way. I'm a gentleman.
I told you, it's just kind of empty and creepy at home right now. All the sounds and the shadows. I mean, I could go stay with Mary, but she has her own life. And so do you. You don't have to be here either.
Silly girl. You are a part of my life. Come on. I like you staying over. I just want you to admit that we're dating. Unless there's somebody else. That Brent guy, maybe?
If you watch my videos, you know the answer to that.
Alright, just checking. I am allowed to be jealous of other guys hanging around you. And you were pretty vague on the subject. Hey, you can talk to me if you want to. You know that, right? I care about you. And so do they.
I mean, it's nothing. It was a long time ago. It just... He started saying a bunch of things that weren't true, and people believed him, that's all.
The old high school rumor mill. I know it well. And as long as you know who you are, that's all that matters. I know it's been a few years, but do you want me to beat him up for you?
What? No.
Because I'll totally beat him up for you. No. I mean, come on. Oh, do you need more proof?
No, it's okay.
Wow. Not the Bennett I was expecting that reaction from. I won't do it if you don't want me to. But I'll totally kick the little punk's ass if you want me to. I mean, someone's got to look out for you. Now for the important question. Do you want to see my awesome roundhouse?
Yeah.
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 Great. First admit that we're dating. Come on, admit it.
Okay. We're dating.
Yeah, we are. Come on. Oh.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah.
Okay, with the benefit of hindsight, there is clearly something missing from my last video. Me asking Bing why the hell he let himself get talked into dumping my sister. The perfect opportunity was right there, and I just let it fly on by. All I had to do was say, Bing, why do you let your sister and your best friend run your love life? Or, Bing, are you aware that your sister and your best friend run your love life? Or maybe Bing, are you aware to the extent which your sister and your best friend run your love life? And maybe the rest of your life. I'm not sure. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and I'm not sure what to do. That's the problem with being here and not home. For the last year, whenever I've had something to work out, I've done it on the videos. Nothing like a little costume theater to focus the mind. But costume theater requires someone to do costume theater with, and since neither of my sisters nor Charlotte are here, my options are kind of limited. What am I supposed to do? Roam the halls looking for someone to put in my videos?
Lizzie, may I help you?
I'm looking for your sister.
She's at tennis practice. Did you need something?
Maybe? So you'll do it?
Who would you need me to, portray?
You. Actually.
And you would be playing...
Me?
Well, that will certainly make the costumes easier to obtain.
Look, there's this theory about levels of mediation in media that says it's possible for artificiality to both remind the audience that what they're seeing is a construction while at the same time adding to their level of immersion. I thought... Forget it, it's stupid.
You thought that costume theater, as ourselves, would remind the audience that this isn't a conversation we would naturally have, but because of that, the obviously constructed nature of the scene would, by its very artificiality, create its own sense of verisimilitude.
Have you taken Dr. Gardner's seminar on interactive media?
Oh, no, but I am a fan of her work.
So you'll do it?
Just a moment. Excuse me. It was the closest I could find on short notice. Do you have a script for this?
No, I figured we'd wing it.
Okay.
Why didn't you tell Bing about my videos?
Well, I didn't think it was my place. You've respected my confidences, after all.
Really? What about when Charlotte and I...
If I knew a Darvid, perhaps he would feel differently.
I sort of thought you would tell him.
Would you want your best friend to see you confess to meddling in his affairs?
I think he knows you meddle in his affairs.
Perhaps. But by your own admission, Jane has moved on with her life.
That's true.
And if Bing truly felt a strong attachment, would he have been so easily parted from her?
Isn't finding happiness hard enough? Why is it your job or my job or anyone else's job to test the strength of their relationship?
If Bing were to learn the true nature of Jane's feelings and seek her out, do you think she would take him back?
I'm honestly not sure.
Then perhaps more meddling, even with the best of intentions, would only cause them both more pain.
Do you think Bing still cares about Jane?
I think you should ask him. How was that? Was that all right?
Yes. Thank you. Very helpful.
Oh, good. Is there anything else?
No. That's all. I know you're busy.
Very well.
I'm sorry. I didn't sleep very well last night.
I know. I woke up to little flailing fists in my face more than once.
I'm sorry, you should have woken me up.
Why would I do that when I can just hold you until you calm down?
I just, had a lot of dreams about Lizzie and birds, and I think I might have tried to strangle her with a ribbon at some point.
It's like a guilty subconscious to me. Well, you got nothing to worry about. Lizzie and I were never serious, and you and I haven't even... Anyways, if the roles were reversed, she would absolutely look out for her own interests. It's just what she does.
I don't know if that's really fair.
Has she called you since she left?
No, but I haven't called her
It doesn't
either.
matter. She's your older sister. She should be looking out for you.
It's okay. I don't really want to talk about Lizzie anymore.
Now is one of those times that I would really like to kiss you.
Kiss me. Why are you telling me that?
Is it okay? Wow, no, I really hope Lizzie isn't watching. Actually, you know what? Let her. Hey, Lizzie. It's, George. I don't know if you remember me or not, but, maybe if you're watching this, I hope you are, or in the future. I just wanted to say thank you for listening to Darcy and kicking me to the curb. Because if you hadn't, I wouldn't have had the chance to reconnect with your little sister here. And I am so happy that I did. Anyways, when you watch this video, I hope that you understand what she means to me and just how happy we are together. I couldn't have done it without you. Thanks, Peach.
Okay, but really enough about Lizzie, okay?
Whatever you want.
Carter's?
No! I'm not doing karaoke.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
It's
Yes, you are.
so
Yes,
not
you are.
happening,
Yes, you are.
no. Alright, anything for you.
I knew it. You're such a pushover.
Not only for you.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah!
So I have some time to kill while I'm waiting to have lunch with Gigi, and I thought it's been a while since I've done a Q&A video, so why not answer some questions? My name is Lizzie Bennet, and here are some answers while I wait. From Patrick C. on Facebook, what's your favorite thing to do when it's raining? Well, stay dry and just curl up and read a book. From Squishy Bojangles on Tumblr, what did your dad say when you turned down Mr. Collins' job offer? He said I did the right thing. He wants me to follow my heart. From Liska on YouTube, how do you think your mother would have reacted if one or even more of your sisters turned out to be gay? Oh, I can tell you exactly how she'd react. Oh, that's wonderful, dear. You're still gonna get married and have babies, right? From Allie M on Facebook, do you like answering questions? Yep, it makes me feel closer to you guys, and sometimes I forget to tell you things, you know? From Kenzie Landy on Tumblr, can you do a shout out to Dubai? Thanks for the fantastic videos. Hi Dubai! I can rhyme. From Little Ray Sunshine on YouTube, why is it called Collins and Collins? There's only one Collins, right? The other Collins is Ricky's dad. Apparently he was the first investor and Catherine DeBerg was the second. From Izzy the Hut on Tumblr, has it ever occurred to you to tell Bing about the videos yourself? At this point, I'm not even sure if Bing finding out about the videos is a good thing. From Monica S on Facebook, do you play the piano? No, I don't, and it's weird, but I seem to get asked that question a lot.
Hey Lizzie, all set. You ready to go?
Yeah, just wrapping up. Oh, hey, question for you.
Yeah, sure, what's up?
Kind of random, but do you get asked a lot if you know how to play the piano?
Oh, yeah, a lot. It's kind of annoying. Growing up, I had a lot of people who wanted me to play, but I don't.
Oh, sorry to bring it up.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm used to it. You know, hopefully people will see us for who we really are and not by what we do.
Yeah, hopefully.
Shall we?
That's it for another round of questions and answers. Keep those questions coming. I'm off to see the city one lunch at a time.
Oh, what are you doing next weekend?
No plans yet.
What do you say we take a day and show you around the city? Me, you, and William.
Don't feel obligated.
Just think about it. It'll be an adventure.
Okay, I will. So I've done some thinking since my last video, and I've come to a conclusion. I'm embracing a policy of non-interference. From now on, everyone gets to run their own lives. Jane, Lydia, my mother, Bing, Darcy, unless they ask for my input, I am keeping my nose out of their business. If it was good enough for the Prime Directive, it's good enough for me. Half expected Lydia to come bursting in there calling me a nerd, but she's right. She's an adult. I'm not in charge of what she does with her life. My name is Lizzie Bennet, and from now on, I'm tending to my own garden. It's a metaphorical garden. You know, like Voltaire. Forget it. So with that off my chest, apparently I have nothing to talk about. Come in.
Hey Lizzie. Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were filming.
No, please, come on in. What's up?
Well, the second quarter strategy meeting got moved up to this morning. I know you wanted to go, but Reynolds forgot to put you on the calendar event.
Don't worry about it. Not a big deal.
And I'm sorry for barging in.
No, please, I'm used to it. The way everyone knocks around here was starting to weird me out.
Hey, Lizzie. Am I interrupting? Oh, hey, Gigi. I'll come back later.
No, you might as well come on in. It's a party. And apparently my afternoon just opened up.
So, Bing, I've been wondering about something that I was hoping you could clear up for me.
Oh, what's that?
When William and Lizzie met last year at Stuart's wedding, did my brother actually dance with this lovely lady as though she were covered in fleas?
I didn't say that.
I know, but I have seen my brother dance.
Gigi, your brother is my best friend in the whole world. But that was the most awkward dance ever.
Oh no, did he do that thing when he gets uncomfortable where he pulls his chin back to his neck?
I thought that's just how he held his head.
Don't be silly, you just think that because...
Because?
Nothing.
So, Gigi, how's the tennis going?
Pretty good. I mean, pretty well. Coach Ansley had me snowshoeing all winter to keep up with my conditioning in the off-season, and I think it's really helping.
Where do you snowshoe around here?
Oh, we have a place in the Sierras. William and I always spend Christmas there, and he goes back as much as he can all winter.
Is that near Lake Tahoe?
Yeah, we also have a place in Aspen, but William, he likes to keep things simple. Lizzie, where does your family ski?
We're not really skiers.
Well, I don't ski either. I mean, Darcy tries to get me up there every year, but I just can't take the cold. I'd rather be in a hot tub. Just like the one next to the pool at your condo.
Yeah, well...
Of course, to each their own.
Right.
Right. And on that note, I should get back to work.
So,
There's something that I've been wanting to ask you.
Yes?
How's Jane?
She's good. Mostly.
Oh, that's good. I mean, mostly. Is she, is she meeting a lot of people in Los Angeles? Well, that's probably a silly question. I mean, of course she is. She's a great person.
She's not
probably
seeing
very
anyone.
Popular. Oh. Would you give her my best?
Bing, if you have something to say to Jane, call her. Her number hasn't changed.
I don't think that would be a good idea.
Well, at least it'll be your not good idea.
Hey, Lizzie, are these all really letters to Charlotte? Yeah. I'll see you around. Take care.
What are we doing?
We're filming a video. Have you never seen one of these before? Come on, it'll be like your other ones. Except this one I'm dedicating to myself. In memory.
In memory?
Mm-hmm. I've decided that I need a souvenir. Something to remember you by when you break my heart.
Stop it. I would never do that.
And why would I believe you? We've been dating 2 weeks now. And from what I hear, that's a record.
Oh, you're the one who runs off to other towns with pretty girls all the time, so why should I believe you?
Because I've never met a girl like you before.
Oh my god, shut up. Every guy ever has used that line on every girl ever.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we do use lines like, a life without you is not a life worth living. Or, you don't know how beautiful you are, do you? Or, why is it that you make me feel like I'm more than just how other people see me?
I haven't heard that last one before.
No?
Mm-mm.
Maybe it's not a line.
Shut up. Is that true?
Are you kidding me? You absolutely make me feel that way. I mean it. I want to remember you, Lydia Bennet. I want you to look at this video and I want you to know just how amazing you are. No matter what everybody tells you. No matter what you tell yourself.
I don't...
Oh, enough of this girly stuff. Let's watch a movie.
As long as it's not a rom-com, those are totes lame.
Good call.
You make me feel that way too.
Action flick, okay?
Sure. Whatever you want. You're lucky I like you so much. Bye, Future Wicks.
Bye, future Lydia.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah!
I've been here at Pemberley Digital for almost 3 weeks now, and this place keeps surprising me. They've got a whole...
Hey, Lizzie, do you have a minute?
Sure, what's up?
I wanted to talk to you about a thing.
Is this a real thing or more math?
No, it's pretty serious.
Oh, okay. Let me just get the camera.
No, wait, sorry, didn't mean, I want you to leave the camera on for this.
Are you sure? Because I totally respect your privacy, and contrary to popular belief, I don't have to record every conversation.
Record this one. Your viewers need to know.
Wait. Whatever happened to you, that's private to you. You don't owe my viewers anything.
No, but I owe this to myself. My name is Gigi Darcy, and I'm going to tell you what happened with George Wickham. And me.
For the record, I think this might be a bad idea.
It's okay. It's my decision. I need to do this. Just go ahead, begin.
So the letter, Darcy's letter, there was something else that I didn't tell you.
It was about me and George. We were...
involved?
Yeah, that's one way to put it. You have to understand, George was always around when I was growing up. I think I had a crush on him before I even really knew what that meant. He was always so...
charming?
Yes, exactly. He always just saw me as a kid. But when he started looking at me differently, it was kind of hard to resist.
I keep forgetting that Darcy and George were actually friends once.
Yeah, close friends for a long time. One day, George disappeared, and William wouldn't tell me where he went.
Well, he was trying to protect you.
Keeping someone ignorant isn't protecting them. It can actually endanger them, you know?
I guess.
Anyway, I was away at college. One day, I ran into him, totally random, or so I thought at the time, but I was trying to make the swim team. He needed work, so he offered to coach me. We spent hours in the pool together.
But you didn't tell your brother about it because you knew he would stop it?
I mean, I suspected. I wanted something that was mine. Maybe even something that William disapproved of, but I don't know, I knew it was a bad idea. And he said he needed me. No one's ever needed me before, you know?
I can understand that.
I'm sorry. Anyway, I made the team, and I let him... He moved in with me. In hindsight, I have no idea how I thought we'd get away with it.
What happened?
William flew in to see me. A surprise. He came to the condo, he was paying for it, so he had keys, and walked right in. It was a surprise, all right.
Oh no, what did he say?
Very little. He was so furious, I thought he was going to strangle George right there, but I got in between them. I had this speech that I planned, daydreaming the turns of phrase that I would use to convince William that George really loved me and that everything was going to be all right. And of everything, it's that naive, stupid little sermon that most embarrasses me because, well, William said George was using me to get back at him and for the money, and I refused to believe him, so William proved it.
He proved it?
He got out his checkbook and wrote a check and held it in front of George's face.
And George took it.
And George took it. He looked at me, winked, and said, "Sorry, Peach." And then was gone.
That's horrible. I'm so sorry.
Lizzie, did you ever wonder why I wanted to be your friend?
Kinda, yeah.
Nothing you've said about my brother in your videos even comes close to what I've said about him to his face.
Really?
I get it. William is infuriating, but after a while I realized he was right. Of course he was, and in the end I am really grateful for what he did. He really takes care of the people he cares about.
I've heard.
Anyway, thank you, Lizzie. Please let me know when you post this and don't edit anything out. Except for maybe a little bit of the crying.
Sure thing.
So are we still on for this weekend? We really look forward to showing you the city.
Yeah, I just...
What?
Your brother is going to kill me.
No. No, he won't.
So I texted Jane today. I told her that we need to talk about stuff. She said she's really busy with work, but she's gonna call me back next weekend.
You're gonna tell her about us?
Yeah, I think I need to.
Why are you nervous? She's your sister. She should be thrilled that you're happy. You are happy, aren't you?
Of course. Of course. It's just, she and Lizzie have always been so close, and you and Lizzie, and I just don't want Jane to get mad at me. Not that Jane ever gets mad, but she gets disappointed, and I don't want that.
She'll understand. And if she doesn't, who needs her, right?
Well, she's my sister, George. She's one of the most important people in my life.
I thought that I was one of the most important people in your life.
No, you are.
Right, but not as important as your sister, who can't even pick up the phone to call you when you ask.
Oh, no. That's not it at all.
I've seen Jane and Lizzie. They have their own little clique. The Bennet sisters. And you're never going to be in between that. Jane is always going to side with Lizzie. And then what? They're going to try and break us up? And where does that leave me? Or where does that leave us? Wow. Everything that I've done for you since we've been back together has been for you. Can you say the same thing about your sisters? I mean, I'm here for you, Lydia. Where are they? But I guess you'd rather be by yourself, so...
No, please, don't go, please.
I didn't mean it like that. You have to believe me. It's just, she's my sister, but you're... I wouldn't listen to her if she said that. She won't, but I wouldn't.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I'm terrible. I just love you so much. And the thought of someone walking all over you makes me furious.
You love me?
Oh my God. Did I just say that for the first time on camera? Yeah. I do. Yeah. If your sisters don't approve, and you ask me to walk out of your life, it'll kill me. But I'll do that. I'll do that for you. If you ask me. I just hope you know that.
I never ask you to do that. I don't want you to leave. Leave.
Good. Because I don't think I could handle it. Come over this weekend and let me make you dinner.
This weekend?
Yeah, I can't tonight. We have plans. And I know that your parents miss you. But Saturday, I'll make you dinner, talk about what you're going to say to Jane, and I'll make up for being such a giant tool.
You're not a tool. You're looking out for me. I know. I appreciate it. It's just that nobody's really done that in a long time.
Yeah, I kind of know how that is. We'll figure this out together. Okay? You trust me, right?
Of course I do.
That's my girl.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, yeah! I'd go beyond our fighting borders if you needed that from me. And I'd march with decorated soldiers to get your pretty eyes to see. Well, I would bring your morning coffee, then I'd wrap you up in me. I'd kiss your belly and your shoulders, cover blankets on our feet. So slow down, there's some kind of blessing here, but you have missed your cue. So keep your eyes set on the horizon, on the line where blue meets
in me. I'd kiss your belly and your shoulders, cover blankets on our feet. But slow down, there's some sort of blessing here, but you've gone and missed your cue. So keep your eyes set on the horizon, on the line where blue meets blue. And I bet that silver lining, well, I know it'll find you soon. 'Cause I have sailed 1,000 ships too, but my messages don't seem to make it through.
So, I had a fun weekend hanging out with Gigi and Darcy, but like everyone else around here, it's time to get back to work. And as at Collins & Collins, I needed to take some time to talk with the CEO. But this time, I recorded it. Why? Because otherwise there wouldn't be a video today. So bear with me, loyal viewers, because my name is Lizzie Bennet, and this is the boring stuff. Come in.
Excuse me, Lizzie. Gigi told me you wanted me.
She did.
Yes, for an interview? For your independent study?
Yes. Yes, that is, if you have the time and don't mind appearing on my videos again some more.
No, I don't mind. And, yes, I have the time. Or I'll make it.
Great. Let me just, get the door. So, why don't you tell us about Pemberley Digital?
What would your viewers like to know?
Anything that isn't on the website? Let's start with the name. What does Pemberley mean?
Oh, Pemberley is the name of the place that my father's family comes from in England. I'm sorry, that's boring.
No, I like it. It gives a sense of history to a new endeavor, especially one with such a young CEO.
I just consider myself lucky. I discovered something early that I love to do and do well, and I built my company around that. Well, you must know what I mean, what with your videos?
My videos?
You discovered something that you love to do and do well.
They're just little videos, me telling stories about my mundane life.
But it resonates with people. You're a natural storyteller. All right, I'll show you that what you do is special. Walk me through how you make a video.
Aren't I supposed to be interviewing you? Fine. Usually I start with a timely topic, something that happened recently in my life, like, I went out to karaoke with your sister last night. Then there might be a reenactment to help explain things, costume theater.
Now that is an example of something unique and different and creative about how you make your videos.
Even when it leads indirectly to me calling you a newsie?
Even then. So how would you costume theater your karaoke excursion with Gigi?
Well, I'm not gonna sing, that's for sure. And since you're here, you would have to be my assistant.
I don't think that's necessary.
Oh, no. You started this. You're not gonna chicken out now. Come on, it's not like it's your first time. So, what should we sing?
Well, I always go for the classic musicals.
So, Rodgers and Hammerstein?
Well, that's not classic, that's old. I'm sorry, I can't do this.
No, why?
It's just too strange. Pretending to be my sister. I don't want her to think that I'm mocking her, or... I apologize, that's a harsh word.
No, I understand. I know I have used costume theater to paint a picture of people that only shows my limited perspective, and that can seem mocking. Like with my mother.
Your mother?
Yes. My mother is obsessed with marrying off her daughters, but anyone who watches the videos can see that she cares about us and in her own way wants what's best. So I'm trying to be better about portraying people from more than just my perspective.
I'm trying the same thing, to see from other points of view. Although I'm not sure I can do it from my sisters, it feels very strange.
Okay, well, I had a phone call with my dad. We could reenact that. No, that would be weird. I video conference with Charlotte? No. I had lunch with Fitz.
Fitz. I could be Fitz. Well, after all, Fitz got to be me. I believe this is what they call payback.
Oh, there's just one problem. I don't have a costume for Fitz.
Oh, it's not a problem.
It's not.
The production facility on the 3rd floor has a wardrobe department. So, Lizzie B, tell me all about how you're getting on at the Pemberley.
Hey everyone. George went to go visit a buddy of his from school this week, so it's just me. You know, I really wasn't sure about this whole thing when we started, but he's so great. He cooked me this ridiculous dinner at his apartment on Saturday, wouldn't let me help with anything. I mean, what guy does that? Unless he really cares. And we talked about things, Jane and Lizzie, and I do have to tell them, it's just not as important what they think, you know? He's so good to me. He treats me like I'm someone, I guess. He always puts me first, and I didn't know people really did that. I hope I can do the same for him. I mean, I'm trying. I want to do that for him. I'd do anything for him. It's what you do, right? I think this is what Jane was talking about, what she had with Bing, or what she thought she had. I know it's soon, but, she always said that when you know, you know, and with George, I'm pretty sure I know. I always thought family was the one thing you could count on, solid ground or whatever, but, I know every movie ever always said it was about true love, but that just always seemed so silly and narrow and isolating, but I think I get it now. Family is something you're born into. They don't have to. They might not always be there for you. It's someone who finds you and chooses you and loves you. because they want to, not because they're supposed to. I mean, that's something. It's real, and I think I get it now. I feel good enough for somebody, for once. Is that weird? It's really nice. George Wickham. Who'd have thought, right? Wow. Whatevs. I always knew I'd snag a sexy swimmer. All you really need is that one person who's always got your back. And I think I found mine. You know. I love you. George. Thought if his first time to say it was on camera, then it would only be appropriate if mine was too. I mean, it's only fair, right? But I do. It's like we're standing on the tallest building and nothing looks like it does on the ground and nothing else matters but us. That's totally lame. I'm sorry. But I love George Wickham. I love George Wickham. And he loves me back. How about that?
Yeah!
Hi everyone, my name is Gigi Darcy and welcome to Pemberley Digital's brand new video portal. Over the next few weeks, I'm excited to be given the opportunity to show you a proprietary story and communications application from the Pemberley Digital Labs. This app is currently called Domino, and let me be the first to tell you it is really awesome. You've probably heard of a life-changing application. Well, our product design team tells me that this is a life-revealing application. Whatever that means. Right now, Domino is just a prototype, so it's still working out some bugs, but it already has a robust interface and an intuitive AI and some, really amazing features. But rather than tell you about it, why don't I just show you? Domino Activate Menu. Okay, sorry. Domino, call Fitzwilliams.
Yo, GGD!
Hey Fitz, you are on our first public call of our Domino video application. How does that make you feel?
Pretty good, Miss D. Pretty good. But, your viewers are missing something.
Oh yeah, and what would that be?
My beautiful face.
Well, actually, Domino can help you with that. Just push the icon on your screen and be sure to accept the terms of service.
Wait, this one here. Hey-o!
Looking good, Mr. Williams. You are looking good.
I know, I moisturize. Hey, how's your bro?
He's good. He's been busy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, you know William, just reserving theater box seats on nights when his sister has conditioning sessions.
Interesting. Well, in that case, I'm gonna get back to business, and you keep me posted on what's happening with that.
You bet. I'll see you later, Fitz.
Peace out, Gigi!
So, there you go. The very first public demonstration of the Pemberley Digital Domino application. It's Pretty cool, right? For the next few weeks, I'll be here at this prototype station using the application to, work out some of the bugs. This system is so intuitive that it auto-edits, auto-updates, and auto-uploads these demo videos. Crazy, right? I know that may sound strange to you, but it's just part of Pemberley Digital's open-minded and progressive policies. In short, we want to see what this baby can really do. So since whatever you see me do here is going to be uploaded, I hope it gets a little more exciting than just me calling fits. Either way, be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye, guys. Domino end recording.
Some days are bad. Like when you trip in the hall after science class and your skirt flips over your head just as the senior you have a crush on is rounding the corner. Then there are days that are just okay. Maybe you find a 20 on the sidewalk, but you also get a parking ticket. Then there are days that are just so unspeakably awesome and everything is perfect and wonderful and all of your patience has paid off, and for me that day is today. My name is Lizzie Bennet and I finally got a new phone. It's just so pretty. For those of you wondering, yes, I'm still poor. But this is what happens when you wait out your cell phone contract. You get a free upgrade to the new phone everyone else bought 2 years ago. And thank goodness, my old phone was practically on life support, lost calls, missed texts. But once the activation and update are complete, I will have a pretty, shiny, functioning new toy. Come in.
Good afternoon, Lizzie.
Good afternoon to you.
So, how are you doing today?
Today is a pretty good day, actually. And you?
Well, hopefully it will be a good day, too.
Was there something you needed from me?
Oh, no. I mean, that is to say, yes, I wanted to ask you something.
Okay.
My sister and I have a box at the theater, and I was wondering if you would like to attend tonight. Oh, do you need to answer that?
No. It's just finishing activation. And yes, I would love to attend the theater with you and Gigi.
Well, actually, Gigi has an engagement, so it would just be you and me.
Sorry, new phone. And apparently Charlotte has called me 7 times in the last hour. Charlotte, what's wrong? What happened to Lydia? A video? George Wickham? No, I'm coming home. I'm coming home right now.
Lizzie, are you all right?
No. No. I have to go. Back to the apartment. I have to pack. No, where's my bag?
What happened? Lizzie, let me help you. Stop.
You can't. No one can.
Yes, I can. Now, if you need to get home, I will book you a flight out. We can have your things packed and sent to you. Just please tell me what's going on. On the phone, you mentioned George Wickham.
Apparently, Lydia has been dating him. And if I hadn't been so wrapped up in my own life, I might have had a clue about it and I could have warned her about him.
What did he do?
Apparently, he set up a website asking for subscriptions to a sex tape with YouTube star Lydia Bennet. There's a countdown clock. Oh my God. I could have prevented this.
Lizzie, this is not your fault.
Well, then whose fault is it? I could have told Lydia exactly what kind of person George Wickham was, but instead I've just been petty. I haven't even spoken to her since Christmas. I don't know what good I can do, but I have to be there. I have to try to talk to Lydia. I just have to go home.
We'll get you on the next flight out.
No,
I insist.
Darcy. Thank you.
There will be a car downstairs for you in 5 minutes.